You had this idea, you spent time in London, you said? Who built this improvisation orchestra? Is this an idea that came from an English artist, or it exists already in New York?
I think it was a group. But yeah, there might have been an American instance.
Yeah.
They have the I think it's still like space concept before that he developed those science and conduct a bunch of it.
Oh really? So there's some sort of technique around it?
So the London Improvised Orchestra, they use those signs basically. People, depending on who's conducting, people have their own signals.
And are you building up these signals between each other?
Yeah, I hope so. Up to now, whenever we played with the Berlin Orchestra, there were some guests from London.
Yeah, I was there once, the violin player.
Yeah, exactly.
At Pinjan.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, but that wasn't the orchestra exactly, but this person then the next day, he could become a
Yeah.
she conducted the whole
Oh, nice.
no, we were around 20 people. And yeah, but I think the London Orchestra has been playing for more than 10 years or so.
And there's actually books written about these techniques to conduct, or is there a whole theory about this?
I'm not sure, maybe there are some, maybe not good books, but different books also. Yeah, I think there are lots of improvised orchestra now. They might all do different signals.
And it's mostly a mix between experimental and jazz, or there are also classical?
Yeah, also depending on what kind of musicians are in town. For example, in Berlin, I don't find too many string players. He's not as many in London. There are lots of violins and violas. The orchestra, but I haven't found people who are interested.
London is full of musicians, right?
Yeah, maybe just a question of finding it.
Well, Berlin's not bad, really. Lots of times. Maybe less musicians, I don't know.
Maybe in London there are more musicians coming originally from the classical.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound mean, but Berlin's, from my view, Berlin's practically average rock musicians. I know that sounds mean, but I think you're right. I think there's less educated musicians who studied like violin or anything. There's lots of hobby musicians and lots of, well, people who just do something.
Something to say?
No, it's nice to listen here.
How is it performing with your partner?
Great. We can play all the time.
How long have you been playing together?
We played 12 years ago when we were in rock band together.
In average rock band.
No, that was a commercial top 40 band. That was our first band we had together about 24 years ago, when we were still tiny, young and cute, exactly. And I was very slender and no wrinkles.
No, it's not so nice to play also. It's an iron bass, because it's very different to play than with normal instruments like other guitars or piano also. And you have to listen more to each other, what is she doing, and noise, and I do different things than I do with other guys.
Which instruments do you play?
I play guitar and bass and piano, I jammed on different guys, percussion guys, Hartmann and drums, and I play in a rock trio and sometimes jazz trio or something.
Okay, you did also classical music studies?
Yes, I studied classical guitar.
Where was this? In
Cologne.
In Cologne.
In high school.
Okay. That's where you met?
fine arts, you studied it. We're older than now.
Just went to primary school. I didn't play anything. Probably Cologne is very different. People always say it's great.
Yes, when they were there, guys were studied with Sisk, was really great classical guy. There was James Buchanan, I guess, he studied with Sisk. He was not there. But very nice, very good people there, I guess. He studied 10 years ago, so yeah, there's still a lot of good guys still there. The house is very frightening and the tongue and all this stuff. It's really like, and I read on the toilet, I read, here is no place for music, something like this. And, okay. But there, you can get some inspiration there.
Is it difficult to find spaces, or when you want to organize concerts, or you have a new concept, how do you approach spaces to perform?
I think in Berlin it's quite easy because there's so many spaces and money is a problem.
Money is a problem.
There are also many quite busy people in the orchestra who they just say they wouldn't just be embarrassed for nothing. They actually quite angry about all those possibilities to play for nothing. So apart from that, it's no problem to find spaces. Actually, up to now, whenever I wrote music, we should play somewhere, people are very interested because actually, apparently it sounds interesting. There are some names of those jazz people who you ask me. But some venues are too small.
Some venues are too small, you mean the space is too small? Because how many are you usually?
Around 20.
20 is the maximum. But you play all together?
But it could be more actually. The London Orchestra is sometimes around 40.
Oh, wow.
It's actually a mess.
We have to do something in the big theater downstairs.
Yeah.
That's big enough.
Probably, I don't know, more like this sound would be so much like a room perhaps. Could be. Yeah. But,
When are your projects? When are the next dates for your orchestra?
probably in June, so it's
Okay, you have a lot of time. And when are you guys playing next?
Tonight.
Yeah, but tonight we play with another pop project.
Singer, girl singer, trio, and German girls. In what's
Straße, Feuerwehr. Good place. That's it. Just an average Berlin pop band.
That is very different from the things we do here. It's just pop, German pop thing. The lyrics are very good. The singers are very good poetry woman. What to say? I don't know.
She writes nice text.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where is this, you told me?
Kunsthaus
Feuerwehr.
Feuerwehr, okay.
Or just a couple of songs, 3 or 4 songs. Just for fun.
fire, like celebrate or
Feuer. English one.
And when's your next performance?
I'm performing, but it's like a performance act, it's not as a singer.
Yeah.
On the 26th, in the Fickdein Project evening, there will be musicians, and in between each set, there will be a performance piece from artists. So I will be performing along Mexican artist Luis is performing Davina is also performing. And maybe Nicolas Pujol, a French artist, guitar performance artist. So there'll be 5 performances for about 10-15 minutes in between the music. And well, I have an installation maybe I like it. So we'll be doing that. This is a different type of work where the public is very important. Also, it's like a sort of actually can sometimes conduct how it's going to happen. There's a lot of improvisation in the performance work for me in that. I have a frame, I choose a subject, and then it sort of evolves depending on the music. If there's improvised music, that also carries the performance in a direction or another. I started working with an Iranian artist in the house on the 3rd floor. He does experimental music. And I chose characters from his paintings, because he's also a painter. It was just a way to start some sort of game, like a setting that I would be this woman with his music, and I use the energy from some meditation, a different prayer, or some movements, and we started like that. And we did every time a new painting, and we did every time the open studios like a new one, and that was quite interesting working with him. I've done all his paintings more or less. He has to make more paintings. Actually, he's done a new one, but I need to do this with another one. There are 2 women on it. I did one with like a doll, and I carried the doll. It was good. I like to use elements like flames, water. I use salt in performances. I like to use elements. In my mind, of course, not for everyone. The elements that carry energy, and I like to work in this direction. It's a nice experience. It's something new media, using your body. I mean, because a dancer or a singer, there's a lot of technique, a lot of all sorts of things that have developed schools, and sort of a little bit different. For me, performance art, of course, there's tons of artists who've done performance art. But somehow, in a way, it seems a lot more free for me, maybe more experimental, I guess, in my mind, because it's new. I haven't been to school with performance art. I studied with a Romanian artist, arts and painting, modelage. Old techniques, in fact, that I don't necessarily use in my work today. Like I learned the gold leaf, I used to learn to paint with the egg yolk, pigments, but I don't do frescoes, do I?
But you could gold leaf the Eisenbachs.
That could be a good idea, actually.
We could do some patterns.
Could be a performance. We could do performances with music. Have you done that? They're doing the graffiti at the same time as a performance.
We did sound painting, like in a friend playing piano, and each color has a tone. So I was painting and he was playing what I was painting.
Oh, that's cool. And it was like action painting?
It was a freestyle live performance.
And you have videos of this?
No.
Well, you should try and do another one here. That'd be nice. Yeah. How long did it go on for? It was like half an hour?
Yeah, it was more than 8 minutes.
And you used the sprays?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also do the brushes. Sure. Just the colors.
Oh, that can be nice. Okay, keep it in mind.